The show about food and fun places in the mayhem of life. It is a Hump Day Wednesday on the Tyler Glenn Show. Welcome to the Beach Bunker. I am Tyler Glenn, and over the hump we're going to go. We're going to keep things sweet. Oh, the countdown to our sugar auction continues. We're going to take the Western Canadian sugar shortage and turn that into some money for our local food bank. Looking forward to doing that on Friday at 4. In the meantime, let's get over the hump, shall we? And one step closer to a glorious weekend. Damn, this weather is amazing. Holy cow. El Nino has been very kind to us, and we almost tied a record yesterday, and we'll come close to setting a record weather-wise today. We'll get details on that coming up in a little bit. Also, our local hockey team undergoes a name and brand change, but don't worry, it's temporary. We'll get your thoughts on it, whether or not it's a little weird or it's genius. We'll take a look at that. Also, we've got Jared Slagowski from Mooseman. Who's this guy? Well, he is a restaurateur who has got a pretty swanky place in Mooseman, Saskatchewan. I'll tell you, this restaurant is like a restaurant that you'd find in a major center, and he's in Mooseman. The guy moves home, opens a restaurant. It is renowned across the region. He's bringing it to Verdun for a very special night of fine dining and entertainment, and we're going to talk a bit about that. One of our Sunseekers is in New York City right now, where they're going to light the Rockefeller Christmas tree tonight. Now, unless you can get on an airplane and be with Zumba Bernice right next to her, watching that tree get all lit up tonight. We'll tell you how you can watch the lighting of the Rockefeller tree. It is a bucket list of so many people, including my daughter, and one of our Sunseekers is in New York. Actually, I think she's in chat right now and watching the show. Good morning, Bernice, live from New York. It's Sunseeker Bernice. Good to have you here. Panic attacks on airplanes, landing at the wrong airport, and the worst Christmas food trends of all time. That's just the tip of the iceberg. And, we'll start the show in the first 15 minutes with porch pirates. They are in increasing concern with a bad economy and people buying stuff online. Porch pirates are people who swoop in and steal the packages that are left for you from your online shopping experience. The delivery guy leaves them on the porch, and you go get your stuff, you wrap it up, you put it under the tree. You know how this all goes. Except when the doorbell rings and you saw the delivery guy come up the driveway and you go to open the door and there's nothing there because the delivery guy stole his own package? It actually happened. And, of course, it's caught on video. And we'll take a look at that. But first, let's take a look outside and see how things are looking this morning. Good morning, southern Manitoba. How are things going outside? It's warm, -4. Warm for this time of year. -4 feels like -14 with the wind chill. But yesterday, we got up to a high of 4 degrees. 4 degrees. That is pretty amazing. 4.8 degrees. So technically 5. Highest temperature ever recorded is 8.1. So we came remarkably close to a weather record yesterday as far as temperature goes. Not all that old, from 2002. Today, the weather record is 10 degrees. You have to go back to 1949 for it to be plus 10. And today will be plus 3 to plus 5. It just doesn't get any better than this, guys. It really doesn't. You know me, I'd love to complain, but I can't complain. I just can't. The sandals and the shorts are still on. I was outside in them yesterday, and I almost mowed my lawn. I think I'm really procrastinating. Say, come on, snow. I don't want to mow my lawn. Come on. Let's get this going here. And you know what? We need to get some Christmas action happening here. It just doesn't feel a whole lot like Christmas, does it? So I think once December 1 rolls around, we're good for snow. But would you believe there is no snow in our weather forecast? Zero. None. You can go till next Wednesday and there's no precipitation. It is just mild Pacific air coming through, and the coldest it's going to get for a daytime high in the next 7 days, -5. So we have some really unseasonably warm temperatures to deal with. And again, I am not going to complain. Blue for everybody. And you know what's interesting is I was watching yesterday on the Weather Channel that northern Florida is not used to seeing the color blue. Look at Georgia, Alabama, Florida. Ooh, the cold they're almost as warm as we are. So who needs Florida? We got Manitoba. Oh, yeah. We'll say that for just one day. Because in 2 weeks, we will wish we were all in Florida. Here's the wind chill this morning. And then we're going to get to our morning roundup of good morning to our friends in the neighborhood. And it looks like we have got a good crop of sun seekers to start the show, including our very own Zumba Bernice, live from Manhattan, ready to interview a man with floppy hair and orange skin. I'm not sure. His name is what? Donald. His name is Donald. She's got some strange man named Donald she's going to interview, and we're going to put that on the show, right? No? Yes? Okay. Coming up. Lots coming up. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Welcome aboard. These are the people in our neighborhood, the people that we see each day. Thanks for being here, guys. Boys and girls, welcome to a Wednesday. Now, on our little calendar, the calendar looks like the roof on a house. And when you start your week, you're starting at the low point of the house, and you're working your way up, and you're working your way up, and you work your way up to the top, boys and girls. And then over the top of that little roof, and you go over the hump. And then we get closer to the weekend. And that, boys and girls, is everybody's favorite day. Days for drinks and cake and cookies and all the fun associated with kicking back, putting your feet up, maybe watching football, your favorite Hallmark Christmas movie, getting together with friends, whatever you like to do on weekends. The weekend is one step closer after today. So welcome to the neighborhood, Road Reverend and Tasha. Nice to see you in early this morning, along with Quentin. And Cindy is concerned. She sent me a message yesterday about the full moon, especially after yesterday's show. If you did not catch yesterday's show, it kind of came off the rails there for a few moments. It was a little bit of fun. I'm not going to lie. It was a good time. But you could tell people were acting weird. It's all good. It's a full moon. And she says, just a heads up, Tyler, there's another full moon. It's like 2 nights in a row. So if things get a little weird, a little shaky, a little wild today in Sunseeker Chat, don't panic. It's all good. Just a full moon. Paul, good morning. Happy hump day to you. Mavis in Mendoza, nice to see you this morning. And yes, Zumba Bernice is in New York, and Quentin is here too. And we've also got Sharon Pierce. Good morning. She finally has a device to listen on. The kids keep stealing my phone lately. Okay. This is what the elf on the shelf is all about, right? Or how old are your kids, Sharon? This December 1st was the time of year where my parents got lazy. My parents pulled out the, hey, Santa's coming. You want coal in your stocking, or do you want coal in your stocking? Then smarten up. Grab a brain. Hey, parents, this is the time of year we can switch gears, and we can get a little lazy and deviate to the Santa excuse of, hey. You want coal in your stock? Smarten up. Santa's watching you. What? There was a guy watching me? Are you kidding me right now? There's cameras in the house. How does he do that? He just does. Works for the CIA. You just behave yourself. Connie, good morning. Polar Bear, good morning. Misbehaving, whoop, Sharon. Way to go. Stealing a phone. Yes, committing crimes. Well, is it a crime if you're stealing from your immediate family? I don't know. We won't get into that. Nick Adams, good day, good morning, and welcome to the people in the neighborhood. Tasha's dad going for a CAT scan tomorrow at noon. Sending warm vibes, sending digital hearts, sending digital hugs and good vibes, Tasha. Cheryl, good morning to you. Ruby, good morning. Nice to see you this morning. Welcome into the chat. And who else do we got this morning? Molly is here, too. Good morning, fam. Good morning, Molly. Good morning, Porky Jr. Karen Cooey is here, too. Laurie is here, too. Nice to see you, Laurie. Good morning. Happy hump day. Wendy Tremblay is here. Nice to see you, Wendy. Welcome aboard. Good morning, good morning. I think I mentioned Sharon, and I think that we are all caught up. So, I'm going to start with sports. Not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. I do apologize, but our local hockey team is undergoing some serious change, you guys. I don't know if you have heard about this, but I got to share it with you. Our local team is called the Brandon Wheat Kings, and here they are. 87 years of history. It has been a long run for them, and will they be no more? Well, as you can see, this is a nice shot of our area. This is a promo shot done by the team.
Is in our DNA.
So they've got a new name coming.
The Wheat City Walleye.
The Wheat City Walleye.
Now they're Walleye country.
Okay, so we're called the Wheat Kings because that's what we do in this area. And for the sun seekers that aren't from our area or unfamiliar with where we're streaming from, we're right in the middle of the continent, kind of geographical center of North America. There is nothing here but wide open fields and some lakes because, we've got some lakes in the northern area of Manitoba. So picture prairie and a little bit of water. So those two things together, you can grow stuff, and so we grow wheat. It is like it's kind of like Nebraska with lakes. You know, our sister state would probably be Minnesota. You'd be familiar with that because they have lots of prairie and lots of lakes. That's us. So thus the Wheat City, town of about 50,000 people. It's all agriculture and all businesses related to agriculture. If you don't farm, you know someone that farms. It's all connected to that. So the Wheat City is what our nickname is, and aside from grain, we produce hockey players. So if you are a fan of NHL hockey, professional hockey, chances are you've come across a player that has come out of our city because it's an export. It's an export. We don't export anything but grain, ag products, and hockey players. That's it. But now, so we have the Brandon Wheat Kings, which is our hockey team in the Western Hockey League, junior team. And they're going to pivot to the Wheat City Walleyes. Or Walleye. Should they be Walleyes? Wallies? Wallies, Walleyes. The fishes? We're the fishes. Now, before everybody starts freaking out online, okay, because I don't want to cause tremendous panic here, this is a one-night-only deal, okay? This is a one-night-only shot. They're just going to do this for a Friday game, something special, something unique, and there is the logo right there. Welcome to Wheat King Country, the Wheat City Walleye. One eye. And he does have one eye. So there you go. That is, Quentin is helping me with my English. Walleye is already plural like mooses. Mooses is mice. Suckers or guppies. Misbehave. They're fish. The tuna. The Brandon tuna. No, we couldn't do that. Jackfish. The Brandon jackfish does not have a good ring to it. No. So you're going to, if you are going to attend a Wheat Kings game on Friday, Well, look at this. Oh, he's going to probably be sporting the new jersey. Let's take a look. Oh, it's very fashionable. Very nice. Looks like an angry fish chewing on a hockey stick. And very intimidating. Yeah. Nice. So there it is. And so this will be an opportunity for hockey fans locally to get some stuff for Christmas. And it's one of the... Debbie's asking why. Well... it's all the rage in marketing, Debbie. It's stores do it. They do pop-up stores, right? Where it's something that is not normally in the area, and then what they'll do is at retail, for example, they'll bring in a store, and then they'll open the store, and they'll do it for one day, and it'll be slammed. Because it's novelty. People like novelty. We lead tremendously boring lives and with a lot of regularity, and we like to shake it up a little bit. And so retail does that. Sports teams will do that with their specialty jerseys. But this is a little outside the box. This is kind of cool. I'm wondering about the walleyes, though. I can't say I'm like the ultimate fisherman, but I don't know. Is the walleye the official name for another fish? Like, could there be another name? I mean, it fits, Wheat City Walleye, but what's the what's the slang name for walleye? Perch? Is that what a perch is? Nick says they should be the Taylor Swifters. They should be the Taylor Swifters hockey team. Well, that would certainly bring in a whole slew of fans. The Taylor Swifters, the Brandon Taylor Swifters. We'll mention that to Jared. I bet you he'll be thrilled. So reinstate the Travelers. Pickerel. So they're pickerel. Is that what that is? Walleye or pickerel? Oh, okay. Yeah, because Wheat City pickerel doesn't make sense. It doesn't flow, right? Anyway, the Brandon Wheat Kings never change their name. Well, for one night they do, Tasha. So see, this is what's causing this panic and shock and but it's okay. It's for one night only. So I'm sure even the on ice announcements will be, and number 10 for your Brandon Walleye, Wheat City Walleye. No, they can't. Is that Wheat City Walleyes or Brandon Walleyes? I don't know. I'm confused now. You know what? Here's the thing. They should have. I hope that if they're going to do this change, they should have pickerel on a stick. They should have buckets of butter there, so that when you're watching this team with the Wheat City Wallabies, when you're watching the fishes on the ice, I want fish on a stick. See, there's lots of food opportunities, you guys. No one asked me. Fish and chips, okay? You could have fish on a stick. Buckets of butter. Look at the Brandon bucket could just be like a 5-gallon drum of golden melted butter. Buckets of butter. Like, see, no one called me. No one asked for my marketing input, and that's just too bad because you could have had butter and you could have fish. It's the Wheat City, not the Fish City, says Tasha. Yes, I know, but it's just for one night. Just to get yourself a neat jersey and to create mass confusion among old people. Because I'm sure that some of the fans that have been season ticket holders since 1919 are going to go to the game. Shit. I'm in the wrong arena. This is the Wheat City Walleyes. I'm trying to find a Wheat Kings game. Hey, did the team move? What the hell's going on? I came here for the Wheat Kings. Oh, Jesus. Now where am I supposed to go? I guess I'll go home and go to bed at 7:30, eat some prunes. Because I was supposed to be here for Wheat Kings games, and it's some stupid fish team on the ice there. I'm all confused. And then the people who have heard the news about the change, maybe I'm in the wrong section. I'm in the wrong damn arena. I'm confused. It'll be fun. They'll be fielding calls. It'll be good. But you guys are in the loop now. So it's all good. You guys are in the loop. And again, just a quick moment. A quick moment more with hockey. In case you missed it from yesterday, this is absolute insanity. In case you missed it, it was Move Over WWE. It's Kachuk Fest. So why do you care? Well, this is Florida and Ottawa the other night, and the Kachuk brothers are playing each other. But then it gets wild. You know, brothers can get really nasty to each other. And these brothers decide that they are going to not just fight, they're going to have a brawl. There's Grandma. She's pissed. Grandma, let's take a look. The shot of Grandma watching the boys. And you know, you boys, you do this at Christmas time, and now you're doing it on the ice. What is wrong with you? How were you raised? Well, they were raised by a jackass NHL hockey player who shafted the Jets. Oh, I don't like Keith Kachuk. He's a total douchebag. I should watch what I say, because those boys will come start beating me up. They're beating each other up, beating the hell out of each other. Look at this woman down in the bottom right here. Look at the look on her face. Oh, my God. The horror. The violence. There's so much violence in hockey today. Oh, my God. And look at the little girl banging on the ice right in the center of your screen. Yay, beat the hell out of him. So they're just going to keep on. You know what? I'm not done with you yet. Let's just keep on rocking. And I think it's the first time in many, many years after a lengthy bench-clearing bit of action here that they gave misconducts to like every player on the ice, which is why this went viral yesterday. Oh, more fighting. Oh, the game of hockey is amazing. Peace on earth and goodwill to men. It's an amazing little game we play. It's called shoot the puck, shoot the puck, shoot the puck. Okay.
If you're the Ottawa Center.
This is the $1 million shot right here. This is I've never seen this before. This is the ref's call. Come here. Come on now. Okay, we need some audio to go.
Every player on the ice has a 10-minute misconduct among other penalties.
I have never, Garrett Rank, you might be my hero. I have never heard that from an official. Everybody on the ice.
Every player on the ice has a 10-minute misconduct among other penalties.
Garrett Rank.
You know what I immediately thought of? I thought of the game Slap. I remember the movie Slapshot. Remember in the movie Slapshot where the brothers, you know, at the start of the hockey game, and the Rockets are red glare, and they're like standing at center ice, and teeth are missing. He's spitting out blood. His glasses are half off. They're all smashed. That is funny. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody on the ice has not been just given a penalty. They've been sent home to their room to think about how bad of a person they are. Nicely done. Winner. Hats off to the ref. Hats off to the ref. Congratulations. Well done, Mr. Ref. Sometimes that's just easier. Yeah, it's kind of like handing out penalties in bulk. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for bulk penalties. Bulk penalties. Oh my God, and the organist gets a puck to the head. We have to watch that movie now. You got to watch Slapshot. The organist gets a puck to the head. Okay. It's Slapshot. It's Slapshot all over again. No kidding. So this is it's the Hanson brothers, and I think these guys, the Hanson brothers, still will go to like different And this is, so for our American friends, well, this is actually, this is a typical Tuesday in Canada. This is. Oh, the interrupts. He said, listen to the friggin' song. Oh, they cut that part out. Damn. Anyway, then he takes a puck to the head. Oh, man. Sponsor break. Sunrise Credit Union. Hey, you know what? You've only got 2 days left to apply for that $15,000 grant. Let's get on that today because the deadline is end of day tomorrow, you guys. In honor of Sunrise Credit Union's 15th anniversary, they've got a $15,000 grant to support community projects. Applications for funding on projects that are located in or would be of direct benefit to the Sunrise Credit Union communities, of which there are 19. They're taking those applications until end of day tomorrow. Go to sunrisecu.mb.ca. sunrisecu.mb.ca. And don't forget at Auto Fashion, if you want your vehicle looking great for all those family and friends that are going to jump in your vehicle, maybe you're trucking them around to a Christmas party, or maybe you're just going to grandma's for Christmas and you don't want her to see the mess that you've got in your car. For God's sake, take it to Auto Fashion. It's not just detailing, it's fine auto finishing. Redefining your automotive experience to make your car feel brand new inside and look flawless on the outside. MPI accredited paintless dent repair, guaranteeing your car's body is restored to perfection. Your go-to specialists for vehicle protection. At Auto Fashion, you and your vehicle will exude pride and joy, driving a vehicle that feels and looks like new. At Auto Fashion, 255 17th Street North, behind Lee's Buffet. And after that, get your oil change ready for winter because the cold weather is going to come and nothing like a fresh oil change before that settles in. You're going to want to do that at Murray's, at Murray Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac Certified Service Express. Get that done now. You can check to see all the time whether there's a lineup or not at murraychevbrandon.ca, and you can check the certified service webcam. And at this time of year where charity is important, yesterday was Giving Tuesday. Don't forget that every oil change means a donation to Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House at Murray Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac Certified Service Express. Your vehicle will thank you for it at 1500 Richmond Avenue. Okay. See, someone's being punished. Someone was in the naughty corner. Rochelle says it's like your parent yelling at their kids, get to your rooms. Yeah, that's how it was for hockey yesterday. So name change for our team, some hockey fights, and porch pirates. You wouldn't think that like the delivery guy would be the porch pirate. But apparently that is what has happened, and we will take a look at that coming up in the next little bit. But first, we are going to take a beach break. We're going to attempt to do that if this thing will load properly. And we'll be back with more on the show in just a bit. This time around, we are going to... Also, we are going to have a special guest join us after 7:30. I promised you that. That is coming up as well. But first, let's take a beach break. And this time around, we are going to Spain. And we're going to check out a beach. What is this beach called? San Bartolomé de Tirana. Sounds like Tijuana, but it's not. Have a look at this. There we go. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. We'll be back with more. Quick beach break, and we're back with more on the show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life in just a second. Hang tight. Paul wants to just get whisked away. Paul wants to get whisked away. Yes, Tasha, that is in Spain. That's a live shot. Beautiful beach this morning. Look at those waves. A beautiful breeze. Just complete high pressure by the ocean. Hey, just looking gorgeous. Oh, man. Misbehaving Natasha, Naughty Corner is not busy today. It's a little... They're on break. They're waiting for hour 2 to unleash, potentially. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Let's take a look outside. Let's do something a little closer to home. And this is how highways in southern Manitoba are looking for us this morning as we start a hump day together. And again, the big story is record-breaking temperatures. We came close yesterday. We'll come relatively close today. They're saying +3 to +5. The record is 10 degrees, set on this day in 1949. That is a tremendously long time ago. That is pretty amazing that we've got weather this warm for this time of year. I am not complaining at all. Karen loves that beach. Karen wants to go back to that beach. We will have lots of beach time, I do promise. Always lots of beach chairs on this show and lots of beach time. Confession Wednesday misbehaving? Well, we do have the Road Reverend. He is always ready. And Blessed Mama's just piled in. She's come in too. And get ready for a beautiful day. However, I'm going to throw some cold water on this. This is going to be our last day with a daytime high above 0. No real cold moving in, but they're saying that daytime highs will be between -2 and -6. So, I mean, I guess no one could really know that for sure. But there's how the temperatures are shaping up across North America. And again, another big story is the U.S. Southeast. Alabama, Missouri, Florida, northern Florida, like, ooh, that blue is not good for them. That's our oranges. We do not need our oranges frozen. And here's the wind chill this morning across the continent, wherever you are. Thanks for being here and part of the show about food, fun places, and mayhem of life. 25 days to Christmas, 16 hours and 26 minutes. Don't forget tomorrow on Facebook Live, or tomorrow, I'm ahead of the game. Friday on Facebook Live, our sugar auction for CNH, California and Hawaii, premium pure cane granulated sugar. We have a worsening sugar shortage by the day. A police called, SWAT teams in Winnipeg, helicopters overhead, grandmas running through parking lots with sugar in hand to try and, go over the limit because they're limiting how much sugar you can buy. 1 per household per week now. Used to be 1 per person per day, and then you go back to your car and load up with sugar again. And now it's like they're going to be rationing it soon. We're all going to be lined up with our trench coats. You can just picture it. Can I have some more, sir? Can I have some more? My kids are coming home for Christmas, and I need a cup of sugar, Mr. Trudeau. Please, Mr. Trudeau, just 1 more cup of sugar. But of course, Tyler, because I like to hand out free things to everybody. How many cups do you want? I've actually imposed this sugar just to keep the people in line, to keep the small people in line. You know what I mean? Rochelle says, what the hell is wrong with people? Well, listen, you know what? The sugar shortage means that we're going to be able to raise some money for the food bank. Isn't that a good thing? I think it's a good thing. Can I pull up this picture here? I think it's great. I think that, oh yeah, no, I can't. Sorry. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Anyway, that is coming up on Friday. So we do have 1 bid for $150 and another bid on package 2 for $25. We're asking for bids to move in $5 increments. And if you want to place your bid, you can do so by simply DMing me on Facebook. That's the easiest way. I need to get some verifiable information. I don't want people bidding $500 and then not showing up for this premium sugar, which is unlikely because next to gold bars, sugar is such a valuable resource to us right now. So anyway, so Porch Pirates. Have you ever been hit by one, buying stuff online and then all of a sudden it's gone? Has that ever happened to you? Brenda said sugar rationing is coming. I was joking. A lot of sarcasm. It's the show dripping with sarcasm. Rochelle says it's great, but people are acting like a grocery store is the WWE ring for sugar. From the top rope, takes a brown of Jamaican premium brown sugar upside the head. Did someone chicken out and not send the $154.99 that we had in chat? Well, listen, the Fast and Furious part of the auction doesn't officially start till Friday at 4, but there's no harm in edging up the bids a little bit. You know, it's been a couple days. We're at 150 and 25. And so you got to DM me, QD. You got to DM me. Just send me I trust you, obviously. But you know what? Let's make it official. Let's move these bids up. And you have to tell me which one you want to bid. Do you want to outbid the 150 or do you want to take over the $25 bid? Anyway. Zumba Bernice says she's sitting on a gold mine of sugar because she's in New York, but good luck getting that on the plane. Bernice, whatever you do, don't buy a bag of sugar and then split it up into Ziploc baggies. Because Ziploc baggies and white sugar at the airport is going to be problematic for you. Don't ask me why. No one has a sense of humor anymore. Especially when you tell them that you've been down in the Caribbean for a while and that you have a sugar daddy that's helped you pay for this vacation. They got no sense of humor, no sense of ha-ha, really. And it's unfortunate because that would be entertaining to watch and you could make a TikTok out of it. Okay, Porch Pirates. Look at this is insane. I mean, it's bad enough people are stealing at Christmas time, but the delivery guy, come on.
Take a look at this doorbell video captured by Kyla Eck Tuesday evening. It shows what appears to be a delivery driver at first putting Eck's expected package down, taking a picture of it like some delivery drivers do, and then snatching it right back.
What the
I was shocked that it wasn't someone just random, like someone coming into the neighborhood or something like that.
What the hell?
The fact that it was the driver itself, it was a mixture of anger and just complete shock of someone being that, I don't know, selfish?
Douchebag.
X says the delivery on the package containing materials for her small candle business was delayed a few days before her family left on a Thanksgiving trip.
So we left and came back on Friday, and I was checking my Amazon account, and it said that it had been delivered, and I was like, interesting. So went and checked the date. It was delivered Tuesday night. I'm like, that can't be right. We didn't get anything. So I clicked on it and I looked and it had a picture of our front porch with the package there.
Whoa.
But we didn't have it.
X contacted Amazon. The company quickly resent one of the products to her and refunded the others. She says, however, her business is taking a hit.
I mean, it's for the orders that we had, it's going to put them back about a week. So especially with a new business starting out, having a delay is obviously not the most ideal thing. It makes you potentially look insufficient or not reputable in some instances. Now, luckily,
poor lady.
You know me, and it's one of those things that I think we're going to be okay. We'll bounce back. It's not going to be that big of a deal.
Eck is concerned about the rise in porch piracy and says she's grateful that at least the package wasn't a gift for her family.
I'm known to order things that are more sentimental to my family. Things with my kids is like nicknames and stuff like that for them. Stuff like that is, I mean, it's important. Whether or not, you can always get goods, I understand. But when there's something heartfelt and someone steals that from you,
yeah,
it's kind of like a slap in the face.
No kidding. Oh man, I'm glad that Amazon made it right though. And to the delivery guy, Porch Pirate, congratulations, by the way. Congratulations. We got a winner of the douchebag of the day. You're the douchebag of the day. Congratulations, delivery guy. You're the douchebag of the day. Oh, you're just a big fat ass. Why you gotta be such a jerk? Why you gotta steal from people? You gotta be such a bad person. We're gonna kick you in the balls. Oh, douchebag of the day. You're the douchebag of the day. Douchebag of the day, ladies and gentlemen. The delivery driver, Porch Pirate guy. That's kind of brutal. Very, very brutal. let's have our special guest now. Very Verdon Christmas is coming up. Now, if you're in the Verdon area or you plan on experiencing something different, something delectable, something maybe a little out of the ordinary, you may want to take a trip to Verdon, Manitoba, because they have got a very special event that is coming up mid-December. And we had the opportunity to, I made an error. I was saying that I was going to interview the chef. He is not a chef. He is a restaurateur, though. This guy knows how to assemble an all-star staff. His name is Jared Slagowski, and we had the opportunity to visit with Jared yesterday to talk about this event that is coming to Verdon. Have a look, listen. Here we go. Jared joined us this morning, and Jared is here because he is part of the Let's Jingle and Mingle. Now, this is going to be done with a very Verdon Christmas. This is a very big event for the town of Verdon. Talking to people out there, they're very excited to have you, Jared. And it's because you're not even you're from Saskatchewan, is that right? Where are you right now?
That's right. I live in Moosomin, Saskatchewan. That's where my restaurant is. Okay, and so are you a chef, or tell me how you're connected to the restaurant business and why you own this restaurant that people come from like all over to Moosomin to see you? Sure. I grew up in Moosomin, and then I moved away like every other 18-year-old when they graduate high school. And I worked in a lot of bars and nightclubs and restaurants throughout my 20s. And then in my 30s, I moved to Lake Louise, Alberta. And I worked at the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise there for about 16 years. And I worked front of house. So that means I did everything: bartending, serving. I did some management for a while. I worked in banquets. And I just realized that this hotel became my university. I got a paid education to learn all things food, beverage, and hospitality. My son was born, Oliver. He was born in 2015. And that kind of puts a countdown clock on you, because there isn't much for kids to do in the mountains, as you can imagine. So I was visiting my dad in Christmas of 2018, and I realized that there wasn't really anything to do. Ironically, he said, well, I'd say, what do you guys do when you go out for supper? And I said, well, we pack up a car and we go to Verdon. And I thought, well, that's funny, because Moosomin's a pretty big town. Mm-hmm. And so I just happened to get involved with a group called Community Futures in Saskatchewan, and they provide loans for new entrepreneurs, small business opportunities in southeastern Saskatchewan. And the place that I'm in now was for sale, and I ended up just kind of taking over the space in the room, and then my mom and I kind of put the room together in the summer of 2019, and then I opened in October of 2019. 2, 3, 4, and that's when everybody recognizes that COVID kind of came about then. And so, yeah, I opened just before COVID started, and I've kind of been battling back ever since then. And I'm always looking for great opportunities to do what I do best, and my team does best. And we just kind of fell into this opportunity in Verdon this Christmas. The name of your restaurant is what, Jared? I call it the Cork and Bone Bistro. The Cork and Bone. The thoughts were that if at the end of your meal, all that's left is the bones on your plate and the cork from the wine that you enjoyed, then we've done a good job. And my tagline is it's comfort food. And that's kind of what I try to do. I try to I would always ask my friend chefs in Lake Louise from other countries, because it was it had a very global staff. And I would just say, what would you consider comfort food where you came from? What would make you excited when you got home to your mom's place or your grandma's place that you knew it was going to be served that night? So I kind of took all those recipes that I'd learned over the years, and I applied them to my own menu, and I kind of tweaked them, adjusted them to present them in southeastern Saskatchewan, and we've been doing that ever since. Well, and your reputation precedes you, because I went to your website for the restaurant not knowing where you were, and when you go onto your website, you see the restaurant, you see the menu, you're like,
Gee, so how far do I got to go for this? What is this in Winnipeg? Is this in Regina? And then I'm told, no, it's in Moosomin, Saskatchewan. I'm like, what? What? That's crazy. So you got a very, very nice place. People are obviously excited that you're going to, take the restaurant on the road to Virden as part of the very Virden Christmas and this event that they've got going on? Or explain to us what's happening with this event called Let's Jingle and Mingle.
Sure. Well, as you can imagine, after about 2 weeks of crying on my couch during COVID, I realized I needed to get myself together and figure out a way to continue to offer what I'm best at. So I started doing, when things kind of eased up and we were able to gather again a little bit, I started doing some group dinner and a show. I love the idea of dinner and a show. When I worked at the hotel, there was always live music, some guitarist or harpist or pianist, somebody doing something musical to kind of enhance the experience of the dining experience. And I wanted to bring that with me. And luckily I've been able to make friends with several people who are musically inclined or artistically inclined. So I wanted to see if there is any interest in Virden this year, because I've done it a couple times in Moosomin now. And because Virden is, it's about 45-minute drive from here, I met up with a gentleman by the name of Matt Hipwell, and we started talking. And then I met up with some of the people at the oil and gas place, or Tundra place. I'm sorry, I can't remember what exact.
You're pretty much on Tundra Oil and Gas Place. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, so then I met with the GM of the building and the coach of the Virden Oil Caps, and they got excited about what I had to offer. And so, yes, for about last month now, we've been selling tickets to a 3-course dinner served. And my father-in-law, Doug Arden, is a professional comedian, magician, ventriloquist. See, it's good to know people.
Yeah, very good.
He's going to be off doing his 60-minute show after supper, and then we'll continue on with Shifty Morgan, which is a band, the Kelly brothers from Rocanville, Saskatchewan. I met them through several things that I like to do. I'm in choir, I'm in theater, I'm in whatever I can get my hands on when it comes all artistically. And so they've played in my room several times, and I asked, hey, would you be interested in doing this as well? So myself, the food, and the entertainment are all coming on the December 16th to Virden.
Okay, so December 16th is the date on the calendar. That's the date that you're going to want to put in your phone, December the 16th.
Absolutely.
But
right.
Ticket sales, there's a cutoff apparently that's coming up fast. So you're going to want to get on this as quickly as possible. How do people go about getting tickets? I'm thinking contact the Virden Oil Capital somehow, or contact you at the restaurant, or how does that work?
Yes, that's right. There is a Virden holiday committee that is currently selling tickets for the event. They're also available at the Tundra Place as well. I don't have a lot of luck selling tickets to a Virden event here in Saskatchewan, so I've kind of left it to them a little bit. But so far, we've sold several tables. It's a wonderful opportunity to have a comprehensive holiday staff gathering for businesses. That's kind of what I was after. Is like just give the opportunity for people who own businesses and they want to do something for their staff. It's everything is done for you. You just got to show up with your people and hopefully have a really nice evening with everything that we have to offer that night.
Yeah, and the word that jumps into my head is upscale, because this isn't pork on a bun and somebody pulling a rabbit out of their hat. This is a nice night out, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I love the opportunity. For me, I like to find some place that I know that from the start to the finish, I will have my entire evening happen there. Especially, it's an offshoot of COVID. Of course, as you understand, people don't really want to go to 2 or 3 places in an evening to have a night. They kind of want to get to the place that they're going to and enjoy their time there. So that's what I like to do, is to offer a nice meal. We do plated meals, so we have 3 courses: a soup, a main course, and a dessert. And then the Virden Oil Caps will be looking after all things bar side. I do believe that the players will be dressing up in their best suits and serving supper to all the guests that night as well. So that's a really nice touch to really kind of tie into the community a little bit.
I think there's some female audience members will be chomping at the bit to get some tickets. Now, do we get to choose the main, or is the menu all set up already, Jared, or how does that work?
Yes, the appetizer and main and the dessert will be as is, and then the main course is your choice between a roast beef dinner or a chicken dish that we call bruschetta chicken. It's we just take our tomato bruschetta mix and mozzarella cheese, and we put it on top of a dusted chicken breast, and then we bake that in the oven, and then it's with sides as well. So it's beef or chicken, really. But like you said, I like to do things just a little bit better than people may expect in these small town situations, and I'm hoping that everybody really enjoys their time on the 16th.
I know what it's like, brother. Yeah, you got to. I always say it doesn't matter how many people live in a community for you to be a big town type of entrepreneur or restaurateur or business person or whatever. I mean, you just got to shoot for the stars, and that's what you're doing out there in Moosomin. And I know they're really excited to have you in Virden, and we're excited to have you on the show. Looking forward to it. Again, this is called Let's Jingle and Mingle. I'm going to post all the information, including the poster, on my social media accounts. So again, you're not going to catch all the information on tickets and so on, but you're going to want to get them fast because the deadline for tickets is end of day November 30th. And if you're ever in Moosomin, stop in and see Jared Slagowski. Jared, thanks for coming on the show today.
My pleasure, Tyler. It was really nice to have me on your show. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And again, ticket deadline is coming up tomorrow. VeryVerdenChristmas.ca is a great place to get information, not on just that, but all kinds of stuff that they've got going on out in Virden. And yeah, it's awesome. He's got quite the restaurant. Click on that link, corkandbone.ca. Although Moosomin, how far is Moosomin from Brandon? It's like, 2 hours? It's going to be a 2-hour drive to the west into our neighboring province or / state and to visit with Jared. But you don't have to go quite so far if he's going to be in Virden on the 16th of December. Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here at Heritage, Pemmican Boundary, Twin Valley, Valley View, or Neepawa Gladstone Co-op and Hamiota. Hopefully you've had a chance to enter the contest, unwrap the season. Prizes include free groceries for a year, free gas for a year, $1,000 in home center gift cards, and daily winners of $50 gift cards. Tips for finding bonus codes: sign up for Co-op emails, download the Co-op app, check out the weekly flyers, visit Co-op stores, and follow Co-op CRS on social media. Excuse me. And if you didn't see pictures of the beautiful butter fudge I had yesterday for Taste It Tuesday, check out my Facebook, Instagram. Better yet, go to Co-op, get some fudge. Tracy got home from work yesterday. It wasn't even good afternoon. How was your day? I love you, honey. How were things? It wasn't that at all. She kicked the door open. And I said, welcome home, honey. And you know what her first words were? Where is the fudge? Hello? This is waiting for you in just an apron. That's probably why she wanted the fudge. You're at home here with Co-ops of Westman, Heritage, Boundary, Twin Valley, Valley View, Neepawa, Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota too. Go get fudge. And while you're at it, make sure you get your Christmas tree up and ready to go. I was thinking, when you buy an everlasting Christmas tree, that is a generational thing. Those things last for a very long time. And, at Alternative Choice Garden Center, they've got an amazing selection of everlasting trees and real trees, too. Alternativegroup.ca/everlasting trees and greens. With the Quick Connect system set up as a breeze, if you know a family that could use some holiday cheer, they're giving away everlasting trees with all the trimmings for this Christmas. Use the form on their Facebook page to nominate them. Now, a reminder, it's not a contest for a free tree, but it is a tree for a family who may be in need of one. So please Visit the Alternative Choice group, the Alternative Garden Center Facebook page. You'll find the form there. You can fill it out because the deadline for entries is coming up tomorrow, okay? And those selected will be contacted the first week of December. The most beautiful holiday decor in all of Westman. Giftware, trees, whether they be real or everlasting, poinsettias and more. Everything you need to deck the halls at Alternative Choice Garden Center at the corner of 34th and Patricia. Was there any fudge left for her? Oh, what kind of guy do you think I am? I went and bought another package. Of course there was lots of fudge. Is that door closed? I went and got another package. It's too good. I had to try the other flavors. Listen, I'm a method actor. If I'm going to be taking part in something, I need to know what I'm talking about. So I needed more fudge. Fudge, and it's good for you. Like, fudge is the 5th food group. Now, don't believe what Health Canada is telling you. That's just junk. Fruit, vegetables, no. This time of year, for the months of November and December, the 5th food group is sweet treats. And you know that. That's part of why there's a run on sugar, right? I think it's because we need the 5th food group. We need that stuff. Those orders filled. We need that itch scratched. C Steel 73, good morning to you. Puzzle Lake Pierogi, nothing like freshly made fudge. Wish I could remember the place we had the butteriest fudge. It's even hard to say. The butteriest fudge. Just eat it. Just, it's so good. It's so creamy and sweet. No judgment, says Blessed Mom of Two. Okay, good, thank you. Now I want fudge, says Rochelle. Creamy. Sweet. Delicious. The Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting is tonight in New York, and we've got a Sunseeker there. Zumba Bernice is there. Now, you can't be there, chances are, so we'll tell you how you can catch that lighting of the Rockefeller tree, because it's not just, bing, the lights are on, there's a big concert and a whole bunch of other stuff that goes along with it. We'll have a preview for you coming up in hour 2 of the show. We have to say goodbye to our TikTokers. There is all kinds of mayhem coming in hour 2, including more airline chaos. Airline passengers have panic attacks. We take you on board some pretty amazing turbulence, okay? And yesterday was a guy lighting up a cigarette on board. Well, today, a plane lands at the wrong airport. We're here. Wait a second. This doesn't look like Albuquerque. What the fudge? Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed at the wrong airport. However, we are going to tell the rest of the world that we are actually at the correct airport. That's exactly what happened. They lied to everybody. They lied to everybody, and they landed at the wrong place. Yeah, it did happen. We will take a look at that coming up next hour. But first, we do have to say goodbye to our TikTokers. Thanks, TikTok, for being here. Jax, Amanda, Ava, April. Ooh, lots of A's going on today. Kathleen. And the list goes on and on. TikTokers, have a great day. Thanks for being here for hour 1 of the show. We're moving the party over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. We are going to kick off the folks on Facebook too, YouTube and X. Happy Hump Day. Catch the podcast at TylerGlennShow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. In 40 minutes or less, you get the highlights of today's show, all the best of it, in podcast form, wherever you get your podcasts. TikTokers, have a great day. We'll see you for a Thirsty Thursday tomorrow, okay? And we cut the TikTokers off, and they are TikToking over the hill. And now we have to say goodbye to our friends on the other social media and then get to a beach break, okay? Thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow for a Thirsty Thursday, guys. We're off to